The new injury, all of it starts over. You're in the middle of a layer. Do you understand this? Huh?
Yeah, we're in the last layer, right?
Well, this layer, yeah. There's probably going to be another layer too down the road, right? I mean, I kind of hope I get injured in my life, right? Why? Because I'm going to be alive. What's the chances of being alive and not suffering an injury? Chances are, if you're not going to have an injury, you're probably going to be dead.
It could be one piece of scar tissue.
What?
It could be one big piece of scar tissue.
That's what I feel like right now. Like, damn, I'm stiff. The more I work out, the worse I feel. I need to start laying on the couch and just on the lazy boy.
Even worse.
So that's the rationale and the logic. Will I tell the patient that? Yeah. Say, yeah, for this injury, we have 100% likelihood of getting this episode back to normal, but your old episode, no. That's permanent. What we can do is decrease the magnitude. We can stop this injury piling up on the old injury and making it even that much more worse. That's what we're doing. The only reason I say that is doctors will say, well, why do we even put them to 3 phases of healing if it's a re-injury and we already know it's a permanent injury, like the example I just gave? Because it's new tissue that's been injured that's going through those 3 phases of healing, that you can actually get that tissue back to its 100% normal function, can't you? The old tissue, scar tissue, you can't. What can you do with the old tissue? Palliative care, help them feel better. The question is how many cells have been destroyed? Because chances are, if it's an old injury, it may not be tore, right? But there's cells that have been damaged, right? So those cells, there's X amount of cells that get damaged, you don't feel anything, right? Or you don't have any repercussions. More and more of those cells get damaged, you start having more symptoms and repercussions, right? When they go to anatomical failure, now you have even more. So there's various degrees of not only the degree of injury, but the number of cells that have been injured. And of course, the number of cells that have been injured, 1,000 cells in your eyes and 1,000 cells in your quadriceps, 2 different types of cells, right? I'll easily sacrifice 1,000 cells in my quadriceps versus my eye, right? See, these are the variables. Can you speak this language? This is what's important, not just with patients, but with notes, narrative reports, documents, all that stuff. Can you speak that language?